How's it going, guys? I'm here out of my 2010 Volvo D13. Just kind of showing you how everything works, all the cluster and the extra buttons we have. So we'll start off with, of course, the RPM on your left. We got the oil, and you can see it when you rev a little bit, it goes up. That means it has pressure. You got the temperature. Of course, you have right there on the screen, you have the temperature from the outside, the time, you have your miles, you have the miles that you have left to be empty, 110 gallons, and you have the miles in the very bottom. Also, we have the speedometer, and we have the gauge for the fuel, for the diesel, and we have the front tank and we have the rear tank. Of course, remember, the front tank is for the tractor and the extras, and the rear one is for the trailer. Then we go to the brake release valves, the air supplies, which we have the parking brake. You gotta remember, the parking brake is the same thing as for the service brake or for the tractor, and the trailer air supply is the one that goes for the trailer, of course. So remember those, and of course you gotta remember that when you push them, you're releasing them, and of course when you're stopped or something, you have to make sure they're popped out. We have the double differential, which if you get stuck somewhere, that's the first one that you push to kind of get out of the little problem you having by maybe slipping with just one differential, and you press it so you could use both, and you'll see it on over here on the cluster. And then you turn it off and it goes off, right? And then you have the marker lights, which is this one. It's basically just, you know, when you pass somebody, they let you go by, you just tell them thank you, you know, a couple times. You have the TCS, which is the traction control. Some of the newer trucks have them now, but the old ones, pretty sure they don't. You have the button for the airbags, so if you push it, the airbags in the very back on the rear of your tractor, your semi-tractor, they're gonna lower. So if you're trying to pull out, or you're trying to do a couple of little tricks there to get your trailer, that's the way to go. You have also on next to it is like the slider, so you slide your fifth wheel either forward or back depending on the weight, if you go over the road. If not, the only way to do it is with a trailer, so you can't do it with your hand and try to move it forward. But if you connect to a trailer, you could pull it forward or backwards, wherever you need to do it. Of course, you have your air in the very bottom, and you have your trailer brake, and then you have your wipers. You have the ESC, which as soon as you push it, everything starts coming out. You start changing whatever treatment, whatever. It shows you everything on the tractor, like what if you have like an extra. And then you have the retarder, of course, right here, and you have a couple levels. You have 3 levels, and you just press it down, and it starts changing the very bottom. See, 1, 2, 3. So when you're going down the hill, I use it also like when it rains. When it rains, I also use it. Of course, you have your horn. You have your air horn, and you have your regular horn. And then, of course, on this side you have to turn on your lights, and you have your emergency lights, and of course a dimmer. And you also have your signal light. So you press down, that's of course your left, you press up. And also you have the cruise control here. Let me see if I could get it closer. You set your cruise control and you could actually go on the freeway and just cruise it. And of course the last one is over here, which is the tractor light, where you have your glad hands and your electrical wire in the back of your truck, by where your fifth wheel is at. So in the nighttime, whatever, you need to turn it on, and so you could see a little better. Of course, a lot of people carry extra lights, as you can see, just very little, but it does help. So, and that should do it, guys. Thank you for watching.